What's going on, YouTube Renos? Mr. Cheap here. We are back today with another video. Courtney and I actually spent a lot of time on this one. I got pretty advanced with some stuff, and as a result of all of your comments last week, there have been some changes to my face, which is why I am wearing the neck gaiter right now. I'm not currently fishing in the kitchen. But we had to put it on to cover up the damage that Courtney has done. Before we get into that, I did want to throw some shout outs out. You guys are amazing. People from all over the world, literally all over the world. I cannot get to everyone, but I had a few that I wanted to mention. First, for those of you guys that were a little confused in where you live. Jessie said she was from Hartford, Maine. Incorrect. Hartford is in Connecticut. Becky said she was from Berlin, Hamburg, Arkansas. Berlin and Hamburg, both cities in Germany, not in Arkansas, but thank you for playing. Mary is from Melbourne, Florida. Melbourne, city in Australia, again incorrect. And Tina, Delaware, Ohio, both states, not cities. Thanks for playing, try again next time. Several of you tried to spell the name of your town and I guess got it wrong. Cynthia is from TN. Couldn't find any two-letter place names out there, so not really sure what that is. Trudy, also from TX. Didn't work out very well for her either. Try spelling the full name next time. A few interesting places of note. Alyssa is from Sandwich, Illinois. Originally, I thought that Sandwich, Illinois was going to be where the sandwich was invented, but in fact, that was apparently a really long time ago in England, even though nobody eats sandwiches in England anymore. Sandwich is the home of the Sandwich Fair, which was one of the longest running fairs in the country until COVID this year, but it should be back next year, and maybe we will try and go. Apparently a lot of sandwiches are eaten there. Carrie from Catoosa, Oklahoma, which has a giant blue whale on Route 66. Oklahoma is about as far inland as you can get. There is no chance that a giant blue whale would be in Catoosa, Oklahoma, so I don't appreciate you lying in the comments. And Debbie from Etna, California. Etna, California is named because it's actually a part of Mount Etna, which was originally in Italy, but it like exploded several thousand years ago and exploded and threw chunks of rock all over the world, one of which landed in Northern California and created the town of Etna. So it's actually a piece of Italy in California. True story. I have been through Etna, California. This is not a joke. I have fished on the Upper Trinity River several times. I've been to Weed. I have been to Eureka. I have friends in Redding, so I actually know where that town is. And now, on to the biggest part of this. We had people from literally all over the world. Multiple people from Ontario, Canada. One from Hamilton, one from Sault Ste. Marie. You guys probably know each other because I think there's only like 4 people in Ontario. What are you laughing at? I'm trying to talk here. But longest distance away from the Houston, Texas metropolitan area.
What?
What?
Oh, longest from Houston? Sorry.
Yes.
I thought you were saying they were from the Houston area.
No, we're in Houston.
Right.
Furthest distance. I wanted to tell people where we were in case they didn't know.
Oh, right.
We had 2 potential winners. From Ormo, Queensland, Australia, Deb, 8,790 miles away. At the speed that I run, that would take approximately 47 years to walk that far. And then our winner, 9,016 miles away, so it was close, Laura from Boksburg, South Africa. Thanks to both of you guys for being here. I could not officially enter the person from Melbourne, Florida into it, even though they are in Australia and they just don't know it. But our winner from today is Boksburg, South Africa at 9,016 miles. 9016. That's it. Let's get into the video. We'll see you next time. Subscribe, like, comment down below. What else am I supposed to say?
Why do you always ask me that? Why do you know the answer to it? Because you always ask me it, and
But
the answer's always the same.
you say it in a certain way on your channel.
I don't actually, so you don't watch my videos with sound on, because I've stopped. I haven't said that in forever.
I don't watch them with sound on because you yell at me when I watch them with sound on and say, "Who's watching my video? I can't stand the sound of my own voice. Turn that off."
Okay, let's get into this. Okay. Welcome back to another video. Spence and I are in the car because we just left the football game, and this evening he is getting, what shall we call it? Pampered? What do you think?
No.
Oh, not pampered. He's getting a makeover. And so we are headed to the grocery store to pick up some items for said makeover before we have to go pick up Bailey from the school. So yeah, we're gonna go find some good stuff. Hey, they have clothes there, so that kind of also checks off.
Where am I going?
Go to H-E-B. Let's go to
They
H-E-B.
have clothes at H-E-B?
Yeah, they have like t-shirts and like, in the summertime they have like...
Oh, let's pick up milk and bread and t-shirts. What?
Well, it's...
I've never seen a t-shirt at H-E-B.
They do. They I know that they sell the school t-shirts there because I've seen them there. And they also sell summer, like, sundresses in the summertime there. And they sell shoes there too. Sandals.
Where are the fitting rooms?
There are no fitting rooms. So, anyway, we're gonna go. I have some ideas of what I feel that we need to get him looking way better than he does right now. Which is scruffy.
There's no way I could look better than I do right now.
You're just scruffy. So we'll go into the store, maybe film a little bit in the grocery store of getting stuff, and then tonight it's going down. Are you excited, babe?
No.
Yes, you are. You're pumped.
I did little tears on my Instagram.
Yeah, if you didn't see his Instagram story, then you really need to follow him at real Mr. MR, not spelled out cheap, because he does share.
It's not Mr. MR, it's real MR cheap.
Yeah, that's what I said.
People are going to think that they have to spell out Mr.
No.
and MR.
That's not. No.
And then it's like the band
my
from
gosh.
the 80s, Mr.
No, it's not. Okay, we're gonna film. We're at the grocery store now. Oh, look, they're doing vaccinations for dogs and cats.
Not for people.
Not for people, just pets. But there's nobody there. Okay, we're going in now. Oh wait, here's some. What are these? Oh, here's a hot and cold mask. What is that? Ooh, a holographic peel-off mask. What do you think? That's fancy. Only the best. Only the best for my baby. No, it's not gonna rip your. This isn't the wax. This is just a mask to get your face, like, you know. Here's a clay one. No, I think we need to do the holographic. That sounds snazzy. We're gonna get this one. Okay, now we gotta find some wax. Okay, he wandered off from me. But seriously, we really need to make sure he gets some sort of wax on his face, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna find some pleasure in ripping the wax off his face. Here we go, wax strips.
Right where you said it wouldn't be.
No, no.
Extra strength all over body wax kit.
Where? See
Right
that?
there in front of your hand.
Oh, this one?
Oh, right there.
Oh. Okay, we'll get one of these. Look at that. That's gonna be fun. Hey everybody, have a little bit of sad news, and I will take 100% blame for this.
Not about blame.
Okay, not about blame, but let's just say a small part of the footage was lost by my happy trigger finger when I went to delete things off the SD card. There were some pom-poms and hot glue involved before the beard got trimmed, along with some lights. So I am working to try to recover that. I have a very techie friend that I believe he can help me get it. So at some point, I hope I can show you that. But for now, we're gonna have to skip the part where I actually cut his beard and decorate it and just get into the rest of the video. So sorry about that.
The ABAB. This one's A, B, C, A, D, D, A, C.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is advanced. crafting patterning.
Right. Okay.
All right, let me know when to go.
It's on.
What's up, YouTuberinos? Today, obviously, I've lost some of my power. Delilah has cut Samson's beard off, and so I'm not sure that my crafting abilities are going to be at full strength because I drew all of my power from the beard before. But we're going to try really hard. We have just done advanced patterning on the Christmas light necklaces. These are also very powerful necklaces. They hold a lot of... What's it? It's like flickering in the background on the screen. What are you watching? Burt Reynolds movies?
No, just keep it. Don't worry about it. Just be quiet. Keep talking.
So I've watched a lot of Courtney's crafting videos, and I know that it's much better to craft in your pajamas. I think it adds the creativity. So I had taken a shower and like gotten dressed and made myself look nice today, but now I've gone back. Oh, these aren't spread very. Let's spread those better. Now I've gone back and just put on pajamas and messed my hair up for the video, because that's what Courtney normally does, but that's why she doesn't show herself on the video. She does not normally look very nice when she crafts. And I think that's because if she made herself look nice, then she wouldn't have any energy left to make the craft look nice.
I think you just need to keep moving here. I have you know that I am always stressed when I craft. I'm not crafting right now.
Why are you stressed?
I'm not stressed. I need you to keep talking. They don't want to hear all this blubber blubber. They want to see what you're making today.
Okay, but I'm talking about the creative process.
Oh, right. Okay.
Where I draw my inspiration from.
Yeah.
Sometimes I open up the blinds so that I can look out and see all of the snow and the dirty window that needs to be cleaned from the outside, which is on my list of stuff I'm supposed to do, but I don't like ladders.
He's afraid of heights. He's a chicken.
I also have the Surebonder glue guns, and one of them is currently making a stalagmite Christmas tree for us out of glue. I don't know if you can see this over here or not. We know it's a stalagmite and not a stalactite because the tights have to hold tight to the ceiling.
It's because I've had that turned on for like 3 hours.
I've been working on my creative process and trying to get to where I'm ready to go.
If you'd use it in a timely manner, I wouldn't do that. But whatever. Okay, keep going.
I also cannot find my glue gun holster right now, so it's just going to sit on the table instead of being in a quick draw holster that would pull out and you just...
Yeah. What are those on your pajama pants, since we've gotten a glimpse of that? Would you like to model? Do a quick
these are tiny dragons.
No, they're not.
Oh.
Those are polo horses. Those are polo jammies, Ralph Lauren jammies pants.
So you can also play polo in these, which is the sport where people swim around in the pool and have the balls and throw them. It's like soccer, but in the swimming pool. And you can touch the ball with your hands and not your feet, because it's really hard to touch. Well, in soccer, you can't use your hands.
Oh.
But in polo, you have to use your hands because your feet are under the water, and that's what's keeping you up
Okay.
while you swim.
Sure.
All right. So you saw the Dollar Tree haul video last week. If you didn't,
We'll link it.
she's going to put a box right here, and you'll click in this box, and it'll go show you.
I don't think I can do that.
Yes, you can.
Oh, no, those, I think you have to put those at the end.
I watched somebody else's video, and it had like a little box, and it's like, click here to...
Yeah, but towards the end of the video, you can do cards. We can
Courtney's
put a card.
not very good at YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
So go watch the video on what Uncle Rico and I got at Dollar Tree. I've gotten a lot of questions about Uncle Rico, so we wanted to do... Okay, should we try and FaceTime him? Is he busy?
He's driving, I think, right now. He's calling me later.
Uncle Rico lives out of state. For those of y'all who were wondering, he was in visiting last weekend, so I can't include him in every video, but we'll try and get him to come visit more often.
Yes, if you feel like Uncle Rico needs to come more often, comment down below.
Top questions we got about Uncle Rico. Number one, is he single? The answer to that is somewhat complicated.
No, he's not.
He's not single, but he's also not married.
Right.
Comment on that down below if you think he should get married.
That's a touchy subject.
Not for us. Other questions. Yes, Uncle Rico is my sidekick. Once I became a superhero, I had like tryouts for a sidekick, and Uncle Rico was the winner of the superhero sidekick tryout.
He's your Goose to your Maverick.
But Goose dies. That's a bad one.
Oh, but he is older than you, so.
Right. Uncle Rico is the oldest out of the three of us, Mrs. Cheap, Mr. Cheap, and I, which is why he has so much more gray hair than we do.
Oh my gosh. Leave him alone.
Uncle Rico does like cats, but he currently has a dog. So we're cutting him a little bit of slack on that one. For those of y'all that love cats, Uncle Rico is your go-to person. He's on Team Cat.
Team Cat.
What other questions did we get about Uncle Rico?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
You haven't done any shout outs either.
No, those are at the beginning of the video in the intro section.
But you didn't do any.
But we didn't shoot that part of it yet.
Oh, but your beard will be chopped off.
We'll cover it up. I'll do the Mr. Wilson, where you can only see from like here up.
All right, so shout outs. You've heard the shout outs by now.
There's a bunch of them in this one. There were like a whole lot of people.
He's got a list.
If you're from a
going.
unique or interesting place, don't comment down below. If you're from someplace mundane and very generic, please comment down below, because I'll tell you the real story.
No,
of where you're
comment
from.
down below wherever you live, because he seems to be a wealth of knowledge, and I think you should share that. So just comment, everyone. Tell us where you're from. Everybody comment. If everyone will comment that's watching this down below with where they're from, something's gonna happen good. I'll think of something.
I shaved my beard off for this video.
But
what
something
else
else
is there?
is gonna happen.
I didn't shave it off. She shaved it off. But
You
saw
tell
that
us.
already.
That's it. Comment down below where you're from so that he has the never-ending list of shout-outs. And tell us, what would you like to see us do in the next video?
You know what else I'm going to do? Because we have a plethora of crafts in this house.
Oh, you're going to give my crafts away?
No,
Oh.
I'm going to give mine away.
Oh, a Mr. Cheap original. Will you sign it and
Best
autograph
location in the comments down below that gets used in the next video will get shipped my craft project from today, so that you can proudly display it in your... Why are you laughing?
it? Can we include a headshot?
Yeah, that's
Would
what
you
the
sign-
frame is for.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Speaking of, I need you to print out a picture of me.
Okay, we'll have to go through the great, huge pile of awesome pictures we have of you. We've got some good ones.
I know.
A lot of them are on Instagram.
Go to Instagram, look at my first photo shoot. We're going to do another photo shoot soon with wardrobe changes and prop. Why are you laughing again?
Okay, we need to get into this craft. So what we need you to do is comment down below with where you're from and a suggestion for what we should do in the next video. The winner will receive Mr. Cheap's thing, and I will also throw in one of my projects that I have made. So you'll get a project from him and a project from me. There you go. Now let's get into this craft.
Okay, so today we are making a high-end Christmas wreath. We got our stuff from Dollar Tree last time, and this is kind of cheating. Normally I would go outside, I would chop down the large tree in the front yard, take the twigs and branches from it, wind them together. I would weave some string out of burlap sacks and tie it around the outside edge and use it to make this. But in the essence of time, just pretend I did all of that already, and then I went, and there it was.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not. I'm gonna be working over here on real crafts.
This is not a perfect circle. It's a little flat on one side, and that's good. You want that because it looks more authentic and natural, like I did pull it down off of a tree. But since Christmas is not about brown wooden stuff, unless you're in some place with no greenery. What are you doing?
I'm posting something so you
You're
can put a
recording-
little snippet on Instagram.
I thought you were taking pictures of my butt.
No, I'm not taking pictures of your butt
How does this open up?
with your hands.
No, there's like a thing on it.
I have
Do I
faith that
cut
you
the
can-
brown thing?
You can figure it out.
Oh, no, it's just twisted around.
Okay. You're doing great.
I know I'm doing great.
This is going to be interesting.
Why is this going to be interesting?
Where's your phone? I'm going to put this on your Instagram stories.
Oh my gosh.
I know all your passcodes.
There's no passcodes on anything on my phone. All right. So one of the things that you want to make sure of is that your burlap string that you wove from burlap sacks, you go, should I go in the same direction or the opposite direction? Probably the same direction. And we want to wrap this all the way around, but it's very long and it doesn't like to pull through.
Would you like a suggestion?
No.
Okay, great. There's an easier way to do that, but whatever.
Courtney just thinks she's in charge of everything, but she's obviously not. We may fast forward for a second here. So, cue music and fast motion video. Go. Why are you laughing?
You're going to be doing that for a long time.
Yes, I know. That's why we're doing a fast motion video.
Well, you don't actually have to sit here and do it fast. You don't actually have to do it fast, but the camera will make it do fast.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, your paper airplane. Are you itchy? That stuff's itchy. Okay, your paper airplane is from, drumroll please, Mother Kins. You should start doing Instagram shoutouts too, for people who like you.
Who is this? Mother Kins?
A lot of people, she's laughing at your last comment on your story from yesterday.
Why are people laughing at me?
Because.
This is very serious.
I'm gonna respond for you. Mother Kins, if you're watching right now, I'm the one responding on his behalf.
Don't say anything mean.
What? Why would you think I'd say something mean?
Because you're mean to me.
I am not.
You're mean and angry.
No, see, what you need to do is you need to go to your hearts. Okay, we're gonna do it right now. Okay, we're gonna give a shout out. Mr. Cheap is giving a shout out to this person who just followed him yesterday. I can't read it backwards. But it
Why
says,
is it backwards?
Gina Gonzalez 803. Thank you for following Mr. Cheap.
Thank you.
Oh, look. One day ago. Look at this. Who followed him one day ago?
Kevin Hart.
No, you got to see this one. Here it is. Courtney Loves Coffee followed you one day ago.
My wife was not following my Instagram. Way to go, baby.
Shout out to Courtney Loves Coffee. And one more shout out to this one right here. Miss Hello Kitty 17. Thank you for following Real Mr. Cheap.
I have never watched a Hello Kitty cartoon.
None of our kids ever got into that one.
It's twisted. Oh,
baby.
That's the ceiling fan.
You need to calm down.
Ow.
Are you alright?
Yes. Crafting is dangerous. Wear your safety gear.
If you would have taken my suggestion, you wouldn't have knocked yourself out.
I don't need any suggestions.
You could.
I didn't knock myself out.
You could have just cut that. Here, I'm going to take over the camera because I feel like you're a little frantic over there. You don't need to be.
I can't move the camera and do this.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm working
just
the
like
camera.
you make me hold the camera and move it around while you craft.
You do not.
Do the same for me.
I don't even let you in my room when I'm crafting.
It's not true.
That
I
is...
stand here and go,
no,
babe, you need to do it this way, and then you change it, and it looks better. And people go, wow, that was a great idea. And you're like, yeah, thank you. And then you don't even tell them it was my idea.
You're not welcome in here when I craft, but you seem to come in here anyway, despite there's a lock on the door and you know how to pick it. I think
This is supposed to be fast motion video.
Oh, that doesn't mean you have to do it fast.
But that's what
the camera. The camera does it fast. You don't have to look like a freak.
I didn't push a button on the camera to make it fast.
You look like a weirdo trying to craft fast. Just calm down. Enjoy the process, man.
You can also, if you have a pine tree out in front of your house, instead of just chopping off all of the sticks and using the burlap string on it, you can chop the actual pine branches, and when you wrap them together, then they already have the green stuff in them, and you don't have to go to Dollar Tree and get this stuff then.
Or you could go to Walmart, if you like, and buy one.
Bag camera person.
Well, I can't help it. You talk too much. You run the clips up. That's looking good.
Okay. So once you get it all the way around, here, let me get it through here so that it doesn't look so weird. Okay. Once you get it all the way around, then you're going to find that there's some thin spots that aren't quite as good.
Yeah.
And so for those, you like just wrap over to a different section and you go around again.
Yeah.
So that it gets even coverage.
Are you going to vacuum my carpet after this?
Why?
Because look at the mess you're making down there.
I'm not making a mess.
You need to share that it does shed so people are aware.
We're spreading holiday cheer in your craft room.
No, this is not cheer for me. No, it's not.
Why are you responding to me? I didn't say anything.
This is good stuff here. One lucky person. Man, you guys are lucky. I'm kind of tempted to keep it myself.
I do have to be honest. If Kevin Hart or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson comments
gosh.
down below, they're automatically going to be from the most interesting place, and I'm going to send this to them. Also, Will Ferrell, but he's not on Instagram.
Yeah, he's
Courtney told
not.
me.
He's not on Instagram. Gosh darn it, Will Ferrell. He is on the Twitter, though.
He is?
Yeah.
I don't do much on Twitter.
What are you talking about? That's your favorite platform.
No, but I mean, like...
Oh, you don't post.
I don't have this channel thing person...
No, you follow mostly, like, not actors.
I follow people I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's so true.
I know it's true. That's why I said it. You think I'd say things that aren't true in the video?
Yes.
Like what?
I don't know.
Give me one example.
I'll have to think about it for a second.
Uh-huh. Because it doesn't happen.
Uh-huh. Do you need my little silicone fingers? Are you going to burn yourself?
It's not even hot.
No, not that. For the hot glue to tack that on. Are you going to...
Why do I need to tack it in?
Oh, I don't know. You need to make sure it's sturdy, because if you're going to ship it to someone...
What do you need glue for?
Well, what did you do at the end of it?
Wrap the wire around it tight?
Oh, okay.
I'm in construction.
Okay.
We build stuff that lasts.
Yeah.
Alright. So now we have our homemade, from our tree out in front of our house, wreath form that has been wrapped with the garland from Dollar Tree that is fake. But that's good, because otherwise, like, pine needles are green when they're on the tree, but then when they fall on the ground, they turn brown, and then that would look really bad to have a brown wreath.
Not unless it was fall.
What?
If it was a fall wreath, brown wouldn't be bad. Oh! Sorry.
You're so bad at this.
Well, I don't have to sit here. I'm not a production person.
Yes, you are.
I like to be in front of the camera, not behind it.
That's why you're in all of your videos. You're like a hand model. This was the Paint Your Own Ornaments 2-count from Dollar Tree, which had Frosty the Snowman and Santa Claus in it. And Courtney, in the last video, called this the creepiest Santa Claus ever, which makes absolutely no sense. Oh, wait.
Put your hand behind it.
Hands.
And then bring it in. And then kind of move it around.
I need Uncle Rico here.
Move it around a little bit.
Here, you do that and I'll do the Uncle Rico part.
Okay, there we go. So, see, look at his eyes. That's just not... And his smile. And his nose is a triangle. In what world does Santa have a triangle nose? Thank you. That is all.
I don't think that's creepy at all. Okay.
It's very creepy.
So we need to paint this real quick. Fortunately, it came with paint.
Oh. Last time you used
including Christmas colors like blue.
That's for the snowman.
What's for the snowman?
The blue.
Why?
You can paint a scarf blue. Hopefully it's not dried out. Like the last one you opened.
I can't open it.
It's child-proofed.
What are you saying?
Is it? Oh, it's not dried out.
You're not dried out.
Okay. That's weird. You're gonna actually use the paintbrush it comes with? Wow.
That's what it comes with. Why wouldn't you use it? Okay. And cue fast motion video.
happening here?
What do you mean?
Out.
Is it recording again?
Yeah, it's recording. All right. Painting has happened.
Well, you decided to make phone calls in the middle of all that.
Well, you didn't need my help with anything.
I had to keep doing stuff myself instead of having a production
I'm kind of
assistant.
hungry. You didn't make breakfast this morning.
Okay. What does that have to do with the video?
Nothing.
We're busy.
Okay.
I'm at work.
Yeah. You're at work?
Yes.
No, you don't get to say that.
That was close. All right, so I've painted the paint by number things. A couple of things that I would... Can you still see them?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
A couple of things I would like to note.
Okay, zooming in. Hold on.
Number one, the colors that they gave us were red and green, which are Christmassy colors, but there is nothing green on Santa or the snowman. So I did go in and put in...
You took it off of the thing.
Some little berries on his hat. That's okay, I'm going to put it back down.
Just stop touching it. Okay, here.
So I put some berries on that so that we used the green. But what you really needed was black because you couldn't see the eyes or the beard. However, the brush was not great, so it was a little difficult to like outline. So what I did was more of a distressing technique so that you could kind of see the edges of where everything was.
So you changed his outfit up.
What do you mean?
Well, the bottom of his coat's usually always white.
Right, but
it's like a
this is a
patriotic Santa.
They didn't give me white, so I tried to leave the white parts white, but the brush wasn't very good.
Oh.
This is not yet a picture of me, but magically when we do this later it will be, because Courtney hasn't printed it out yet because she's a bad production assistant.
What are you opening now?
These are color your own ornaments.
Oh, so you just, are you gonna color those?
Yes. Do you have crayons or something?
I have markers, acrylic markers.
Okay, are they the scratch and sniff kind?
No, they're not the scratch and sniff.
Those are the best kind. Except that they don't really smell all
make those anymore?
I don't know. They're probably toxic or something.
That's probably why we're so weird, because we smelled those all the time as a child. What? I'm trying to give you
Okay.
Use these right here. It has the colors on the ends, in case you didn't know. But there's a couple in that stash over there, too.
Okay, these are very misleading. This says glacier blue, but it's very obviously gray.
Well, glaciers aren't blue. They're more of a grayish.
This says no IR, but it's just black. Okay. So now, snowflakes are normally white, so I think that's what color we should color them.
I don't have white. There isn't a... Would you like a white paint pen? Here, we'll go paint pen. But don't sniff it.
Why not?
Because it's not good for you to sniff paint pens.
Why not?
I don't know. Let's just put the FDA or whoever says that.
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, you have to like do this to it to kind of get the paint flowing. Yeah, that's good. Oh, you're like a baton twirler.
I did that in high school.
You were a baton twirler in high school?
Yes.
No, you weren't.
Do I have to like push or
I
anything?
mean, you don't have to push hard, no.
Oh, it's springy.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because
I don't know if the people can see that at home.
Oh.
It springs in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they know what paint markers are.
And fast forward.
So I know for sure that Jennifer and Kristen sit on the floor to craft.
Sit on the floor?
Yeah, they sit on the floor to craft. Shannon stands like I do. Here's a chair for you. Here you go.
How do you sit on the floor and craft?
Oh, I don't know. Ask them. They just prefer to.
Who is that does it?
Jennifer and Kristen sit on the floor.
Jennifer and Kristen, why do you sit on the floor to craft? That makes no sense.
That's how they like to do it.
If you're Jennifer or Kristen, comment down below with why you would sit on the floor to craft. They probably have to like sit Indian style, and I cannot do that. My legs do not go those directions.
And then Shannon stands like I do. Megan sits.
Throw us a thumbs up down below if you like people who stand when they craft.
Whitney stands and sits.
I had Courtney bring me a chair, is why we're having this conversation right now. We were in the fast forward portion. I had done the cue, which I won't do right now because it'll turn the special. We have a device that automatically fast forwards the camera when we snap or do the clapper or something. Is that what does it?
Yeah. Kaylin, I'm not sure, but I think she sits. And Sarah Jane, I don't know either. I think because she doesn't. Comment
down below with what you do when you craft. Whether you sit in a chair, stand,
or sit on the floor.
Or levitate.
Sam would like to know if you levitate. Also, don't hold on to wet painted objects directly with your finger, because as the paint dries, it just kind of sticks to your finger. Oh look, I look like Courtney now. Ooh, I'm going to put my painted hands in here so it looks like I worked on something all day. That's what you do in all your videos.
No, if I left my hands how they really looked in my videos, they wouldn't even see any skin. My hands would be completely...
Also, I got my nails done before I did this project today. Okay, I didn't. Alright, that's finished. Now.
Oops, let me get back to the camera.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so the wires are intentional. They're directly through the feet of the birds. I don't know if you can see them back there or not.
What did you say
so
it was? 2.5 by 3?
2.5 by 3.5. Uh-oh. You have to be careful, though, because the whole bird leg will come out if you're not careful, like that. And then you have to try and put it back in like this, which I just did, because I am a crafting expert. Mesh tube from Dollar Tree. And I have red and sparkly white, and we want to get some of this out. What we're trying to, I can't see what I'm doing. I don't even know if any of this is, sorry if you can't see this, people, but my production assistant is not doing anything.
A photo. I cannot do everything. You don't pay me enough.
Yeah, you don't pay me enough.
I pay her a lot. Now, I'm going to take my tube and I'm going to tie a knot in the end of it.
Somebody decided to do their yard on Sunday. Sorry about that. Not us. Our yard was on Friday.
It's stuck on me.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this and I'm going to braid it. What? It's getting kind of twisty.
Yeah. Usually you tape down like the top part and then you can just...
Right, but I just have my production assistant hold it.
What? Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
So make sure your production assistant is well trained in the art of holding your braid end for you. And you want to make about 37 feet in length of this stuff.
37 feet?
Yeah.
Do you even know if that's how much you have? Or are you just throwing out numbers like willy-nilly?
You'll have to go get more if we need more.
I'm not going to the Dollar Tree on a Sunday.
Why not?
Because it's crazy.
Is there like people fighting each other over
I don't know,
the good crafting
but there's
stuff?
a lot of people. It's just a natural reaction.
Okay, we got it.
Are you sure you have enough? Okay. It is stretchy, so that works to your advantage as well.
Okay. Now.
Okay.
Again, clear your trash off and put it on the floor where it's easier for your production assistant to get to.
Oh my gosh, you are so picking that up. Crazy man. It's because it's been on for 800 hours. It's probably very angry. You're not supposed to just turn your glue gun on and leave it for hours on end.
And then you just pull this down here and you just hold it down.
Mm-hmm. You blow on it?
Yeah. Sometimes though, you have to be careful who blows on it, because if they're full of hot air, like, it'll just keep the glue melted longer. What are you doing?
You had some hair sticking off your beard.
Because you apparently didn't cut it right.
Okay, that looks good.
Then once it's on,
what are you doing here exactly? You're just kind of wrapping it loosely around the wreath?
yes.
Okay.
But you don't want to attach anywhere yet, because
No.
you may want to
Fluff it up or something.
go back and attach it differently, or wrap it differently, or in this case, you know,
Wow, look at this precision.
I told you needed exactly 37 feet.
That's not 37 feet.
Now each one of those pieces is 12.3 feet long.
Okay, so now what's happening? How do you anchor it off?
You glue it again on the back side.
Okay.
So you want to look at it from the front, not where you're gluing it.
That looks weird up there. Fix that.
What looks weird?
It's like loose on the top right there.
Okay, I'm working on it.
And it's nice that this is stretchy material.
It's also nice when you wear stretchy pants, because then you can eat a bunch at lunch and you don't like feel like your pants are too tight afterwards.
Just let me. You're so wiggly when you craft. It's hard to keep the camera in one spot. You're a wiggly crafter.
Okay, now we're gonna do more from the Honker glue gun.
Mm-hmm.
Sure Bonder, best glue guns on the face of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And you just want like a big old blob.
Mm-hmm.
That's a size in crafting a blob.
A blob.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
If it were a smaller, it wouldn't be called a blob, it would be called a dollop.
And you don't have to put that glue gun back on there every time while you're using it. You can set it on the table. It won't damage the table.
And then you want to hold it down again and blow.
Okay. That's very nice. Mm-mm.
How long do I have to hold this for?
I don't know. This is driving me nuts. So I need you just to stand really, really still. I missed a hair right there. Don't be scared. I'm not going to cut your face. Okay, that's a little better. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to cut off the excess. Can we still see all of this?
Yes, we can. You are in it to win it.
We're going to put the trash on
Hi,
the floor.
baby. Daddy's crafting. You want to come see his craft? Oh, okay, good job.
And we're going to take some of this stuff and move it around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then make this all light and airy,
Yeah.
like so.
All right, Mr. Cheap
Did you
signature.
put the battery back in?
Yes, it's recording.
Oh.
Mr. Cheap signature. Where is he?
This is the first thing I've ever autographed.
Oh. Oh, look at that. There's even a heart on it.
And then I'm going to color it in.
There's red in that pin, but whatever. You can color it in with a black heart, which is kind of creepy, but whatever.
Okay. This is going to be worth a lot of money. So, oh, it's one of those multicolored things.
And it has a stylus on the end of it.
I don't have fancy stuff like that.
Well, you haven't earned your crafting status yet.
Okay, now, what you want to do when you're making a wreath, we've got our base wreath and we've added some color and some sparkle to it, or blinged it, as a lot of the crafters would say.
Mm-hmm.
And then what you want to do is you always want to start with a focal point, the thing that's going to be the most important part of the wreath.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, it's going to be the picture of me. But we want to make sure that we're getting this centered where it needs to be. And then once it's in the centered area, then we want like a little dove on each side that's looking at it. So this one's going to go over here. But you have to remember your wreath's not normally going to lay flat on a table. It's going to hang up on something. So you want to like put them up on top more. like this. Also, if you have a wreath stand, now would be a good time to use it, but I don't, so I'm going to have my production assistant hold this at the top.
What?
Production assistant. It would be easier if you stood on the other side of me so that you don't block the shot.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Now you're going to take the things that you painted and put them on the sides over here and here.
Mm-hmm.
Just hold them down for a second because there's glue on them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you always do in your videos.
So you didn't feel the need to fill in the holes up there?
What do you mean?
Most people will fill that in with some spackling, so when they paint over it, you don't have a big, like, bullet hole.
But it's an ornament. You need a hole in it.
Oh.
In case you were going to use this on your tree instead of on your front door.
Okay.
Why are you laughing again?
Right.
The glue gun is hot.
Yes, that's why it's called hot glue. Hi, Bailey.
Do not touch the metal tip of the glue gun to your thumb while doing this. I can speak from personal experience.
Oh, small children approaching the house. Small child.
Look, he's keeping us safe from the other families in the neighborhood. And fast forward until it's dry. Now we need to wrap it on here.
Okay.
But I'm trying to do it without peeling the glue off.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make sure that it's centered.
Wow. That's very snazzy. Let me zoom in. I may need to just take it off the stand because we really need to get in there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Off the camera, stand here. Coming in for a full...
Gotta get all the other stuff out of the way.
Starting with this, stop wiggling. This nice center, nice little anchor piece there, followed by spooky snowman. I don't even know what that means, but okay. A little light element, not real fire, that's good. Creepy Santa. And rounding it back off. Nice. Very nice.
The other thing you can do with this is you can use it as a frame for your face.
Oh yeah, and you can take a Christmas card photo. Look at that. That's nice. I kind of like it. Oh yes. Okay, nice. Mm-hmm. Very good. So now what?
That's it.
Oh, okay, so what else do you have to say? Anything?
I want to say that my first trip to Dollar Tree was an astounding success. The wafer cookies. What are you laughing at? I got to try the lemons. They were good. We are unsure as to the quality of the vanilla and the strawberry wafer cookies, but we're going to let the person who ate them tell us how they were. Piper, would you like to tell us how the strawberry and vanilla wafer cookies were?
She's wagging her tail. I think that's a thumbs up. Oh, look. And
the helper that helped eat them.
How do you feel? Yeah.
So the trip was a great success. I would like to throw a big shout out to Uncle Rico, who helped us with it. and I feel like my second crafting project was a big success, mostly due to wearing pajamas and messing my hair up, which seemed to be key to the whole process. I would like to tell all of you best of luck in winning the crafting project, and then once we send it to you, if you want to send us a photo of yourself, you know, with the crafting project up on your front door, I'll be happy to throw it up on Instagram, because I have something crazy like 275 followers, so pretty much the whole world's going to see you on there when that happens. Maybe we
You
can
haven't
talk.
shouted out anyone.
That's in the intro video.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is the outro video.
That's right. Okay, we're outroing. Gotcha. I haven't eaten all day. I can't think.
Maybe you can get creative on the cheap to put it up on her Instagram as well. That's all I have to say. Thanks to every one of you out there. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And what else am I supposed to say? Ring the bell. Turn on the bell, whatever it is. Good job, everybody.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been done, but you keep holding the camera like I'm supposed to say something else.